Israeli military has confirmed the strike, stating that they dismantled Hezbollah infrastructure and machinery used to rebuild these positions. Tensions have remained high despite last November's ceasefire following more than a year of hostilities between Israel and the Iran-backed Hezbollah. With us on the broadcast is Mr. Mati Zweig, geopolitical expert, joining us from Tel Aviv. Thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on NewsX World. We're reporting fresh strikes having taken place in Lebanon. The IDF maintains that Hezbollah's infrastructure that was on the ground, that was being used to rebuild its previously dismantled hideouts, were now also taken down with this fresh strike. There have been, in fact, ultimatums issued by the US earlier, and negotiations also taking place in Lebanon regarding the disarmament of Hezbollah. I wanted to understand from you, what is the situation regarding this? Where do these negotiations stand? Can we see the Lebanese government doing a little more than what they already are?
Well, good morning. I think that this is a particular alleged moment because of what's happening with Gaza, but it has nothing to do with Lebanon. With Lebanon, 1 year ago or more, it was agreed a ceasefire backed by the resolutions of the United Nations. Those resolutions say that Hezbollah is forbidden to deploy and rebuild themselves south of the river Litani. It means all South Lebanon. They have been breaking constantly all these agreements. They have been also avoiding Lebanese legitimate troops from the country to dismantle them for their weapons in many, many places. And this is why Israel is saying all the time, we are here to implement the UN resolutions and to give safety to our inhabitants in the north. So every time that Hezbollah is broken the agreement, we are going to disturb this. We are going to attack this. And this is exactly what happened the last time. I mean, if there are going to be civilians that they were injured, we still don't know. They're always going to say that. I mean, even if we hit a military place or a military that they are reconstructing place or parts of missiles and some places that they are storing them, this is exactly what Israel is attacking. Israel is not going to attack only for enjoying this, but only in the places that Hezbollah is trying to rebuild themselves. So all the rest are only words. They are not implementing the UN resolution, and Israel is helping the Lebanon legitimate government to implement it.
On the other hand, we've also seen certain accusations being leveled by the Lebanese government. In fact, the Lebanese government has recently stated that it foiled an Israeli plot to carry out assassinations and bombing attacks in the country. In fact, the Lebanese General Security Directorate, their national intelligence agency, has stated that it dismantled this network that is working for Israel. How is the administration, the Israeli administration, viewing these accusations, these claims that are being made by Lebanon?
Well, Lebanon, of course, is a fragile country, a fragile government that has been more active against Hezbollah after everything that Israel did, not before. I mean, they are most all the time trying to really taking their Hezbollah weapons, taking over their places in the different parts of the country, and they have their internal political pressures, and even Hezbollah have some ministers in the actual government. So of course they have to say that, but it's not what is going on the ground. On the ground, Israel is not anymore in Lebanon. Israel only left 5 observation points all over the border between the countries, but from the Lebanese side, this is correct because they see that the central government of Lebanon, of Yosef Aoun, is still not taking care of all what they have decided. So, of course, you are going to listen the Lebanese government speak in this way, but the job is not done already. Israeli safety is not secured 100% for hundreds of thousands of citizens that they want to go back to their homes in the Israeli side is still not 100%. So if you don't see it in the news, it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. This is happening. Hezbollah continue to try to rebuild their forces, receiving money from their masters in Iran. And of course, they have also an extra problem, which is that since Assad Syria fall down, they have a lot of problems to pass over the Syrian border and to continue doing all what they did in the past, which means drug smuggling and weapon smuggling. So they are in pressure, they are under pressure, and that's what is going on. And Israel is going to continue answering to the problems and their unsafety things that they have in their northern border.
And that's not all that's taking place in Lebanon. Lebanon has also claimed that it has arrested 32 people on suspicion of providing Israel information on Hezbollah that has facilitated strikes on the group. So far, according to the information we're gathering, 9 people have been tried by the Lebanese military court, while 23 are under investigation. Is this then, and all of these statements and claims that are coming forward, a bid by Lebanon to stall the talks as far as disarmament of Hezbollah is concerned? And what exactly does the Lebanese government gain by doing so?
Well, this is really part of the game. I mean, also Iran, after the 12-day war with Israel, they say they discovered hundreds of people helping Israel. They put them on trial. They hung some of them in public squares. I mean, this is brutal, and this is sometimes true that Israel gets some people to help them, but in most of the cases is untrue. It's just adjusting some internal problems between them and trying to understand why they are failing time after time. And I don't know if they are real collaborators with Israel, but no doubt that Israel is not just trying to avoid Hezbollah of rearming themselves, they're also trying with local people to get information. This is nothing new, but if these people arrested, they are real collaborators of Israel, nobody knows at this point.
All right, so with that, I would like to thank you for taking our time, sharing your perspective with us on News.